to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Now, today's reading is the monthly overview for the month of February 2026 for the water sign Scorpio. Scorpio, how are you? I hope that you are having a good start to the new year. Can't believe we've already made it through January, nearly at the end of it now. It's gone by very, very quickly. But hopefully everything is going well. Okay, for the reading today, we're doing a 10-card Celtic cross spread using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck by Jennifer Galasso. If I need to clarify, I have the Gilded Tarot mini deck here. And as I usually remind you, these readings are general in nature, so the messages may or may not resonate. You might want to watch not just your sun sign reading, but also your moon and rising for a full overview of the energy surrounding you at this time. If you're looking for like more sort of shorter videos or more frequent content, you can find me over on TikTok. I post there daily, weekly. I'm also in the process of doing a Learn to Read the Tarot series. I'm up to part 100 and something on that right now. So if that's one of your New Year's resolutions, right, your new year, new me, you're looking to get into reading tarot on your own, you might want to have a look at that series. So follow me there. I'm at Changing Phases Tarot on TikTok. And also, if you do enjoy the reading today, please consider giving it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. That way you will be notified when I do post content here. Okay, let's get going. So you begin in the center position with the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be, an offer coming in, a new job offer coming in, an offer related to, how you earn money. Could be dealing with sort of a middle-aged earth sign individual, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, because knights in the tarot, they go off on quests and they bring back offers. In this case, it's an offer to do with the money that you earn, the work that you do, money you earn. It has to do with material possessions, right? The knight, even though he's like the slowest moving of the knights, we sort of think of Pentacles, this Knight of Pentacles, as the slowest moving. He's slow and steady, wins the race. So, he will not quit. He's very, he's persistent. He will reach his objective. And what could help or hinder is the Four of Swords. So Four of Swords can show up when there's a delay. So there could be possibly a delay, or there has been a delay with this new offer coming in. But it is swords, right? Swords is air energy. It has to do with it's the suit of the mind, so it's our thoughts. It's also communication, how we get those thoughts across to other people. It can show up when there's some type of recovery, so recovering from either natural surgery, right? For some of you, you might be recovering from a surgery, so that might be the delay related to this new job offer. For others, this could be, physically recovering from something not as serious as a surgery, but like a minor injury. For others, this could be just a period of, healing, working, like mentally recovering, right? So taking that mental break, taking a time out, retreating, and focusing on yourself, doing some this sort of self-love activities, right? Working on yourself, but it can be a delay as well. We'll see how it ties in with everything else. Okay, we have another knight showing up in the foundation position. So in the deep past, this Knight of Wands. Yeah, so there's this offer, right, with the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands shows up, again, to bring in an offer. It could be dealing with more of a middle-aged fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But the Knight of Wands can bring in a new job offer or a new, creative project or endeavor. In the recent past, we have the Eight of Swords. So there's a lot of like push-pull type energy, right? This Eight of Swords, it can show up when you're feeling like you're stuck, right, in a situation. But as it is the Suit of Swords, like I was just saying, it's, it's in your mind. It's a mental prison. And she, on the card, you can see that it's like she's stuck in this situation, right? But she could easily get herself out of it. She could walk through the swords that are there. She could remove these ribbons that are wrapped around her, and she could remove that blindfold to be able to see her way out of a situation. So it's, for whatever reason, it's thinking that you're stuck in this situation. Also with her being blindfolded, there's this need to also, pay attention or use your intuition. If you don't have, or if you're incapable of seeing your way out, or if you know don't have all the information, to use your intuition to guide you. But thinking or feeling stuck in a situation in the recent past. Crowning your reading, you have the Lovers. This is Major Arcana number 6, and this card actually it flipped out when I was shuffling, but it was in sort of a clump of cards, so I put it back. But obviously it wanted to come out in your reading. So the Lovers, Major Arcana, right, number 6 of the Major Arcana. And the Lovers is it can obviously be a love connection. It's associated with the air sign of Gemini. And, if it's a love connection, it's that soulmate type of energy, right? So seeing yourself in the other person. Could be somebody who's quite different than you, right? Might look different, might be from a different place even than where you are. The Lovers can also just represent a head or heart decision. In earlier tarot decks, the person would be there sort of choosing between two other people. So choosing between two other people, or needing to choose between, two things, two opportunities, but like a head or heart type of decision. Interesting. In the near future, we have the Nine of Pentacles, very stable, very abundant earth energy, right? This is often referred to as like the self-reliant bachelor or bachelorette card. This person has worked long and hard and has been able to, create the type of abundance in life that they've always envisioned for themselves. We can see all of the pentacles here, so indicating this wealth, right? They have, financially speaking, they're not wanting for anything. We have opulence with the peacock. We have the tree laden with fruit. So this all, very abundant, opulent imagery on the card. You show up as interesting as the Devil. This is number 15 of the Major Arcana. This card doesn't come out for any of the signs actually this month. The Devil is associated with the earth sign of Capricorn, and it can show up in a reading when things are out of balance in your life, so a need to bring in balance. So different areas of your life might be out of balance, such as the work home balance, your work personal life balance. It can also show up when if there's a lot of excess, things in excess. So drinking too much, eating too much, spending too much. The Devil can sometimes show up. It can also have to do with like toxic type of connections, toxic relationships. We'll keep going here. We have in your surroundings, we have another knight. So we have 3 knights so far down in the spread. This is the Knight of Swords. So in your surroundings, it could be more of a middle-aged air sign individual, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This knight brings in news, and typically it's fast-paced news, so that you might need to act quickly on something, right? Or there's some type of time restriction as well with this news coming in, but it's news that could possibly help you make a decision. Going back to this 8 of Swords, but some type of news coming in is in your surroundings. You're hoping for the offer. You're hoping for this Ace of Pentacles. This is the new job offer, right? Could be a lump sum of money as well. Aces in the tarot, they're blessings from the universe. They are yes cards. So, if you have been waiting for an answer, this is like a yes coming in very strongly. It's the green light from the universe. So new job offers is really on your mind, right? You're hoping for this new start, this new offer. And we have another ace with the Ace of Wands. So similar to the center of the spread where you had you had the Knight of Pentacles and then the Knight of Wands. Here you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so there's new things coming in. You have new beginnings. This Ace of Wands is like that new job offer. It's, if it's like a creative project or venture, this is that spark of creativity. Could be a great month for you to get new creative projects off the ground. It's also, the green light from the universe. Yes, it's very exciting. So there's, I feel that this offer, it's not going to just pay the bills. It's also going to be very exciting. You're going to, it's something that you're going to find very enjoyable doing, right? It's very exciting for you, not just kind of marrying this creativity with the money that you're able to earn. Yeah, and you're victorious. You have the Six of Wands as your overall energy. This is beautiful. This is, you know, it's you've gone to battle and you've come back and you are here sitting, right, victoriously or standing victoriously on the card. So a card of victory. So whatever is going on, right? I feel this Four of Swords, Eight of Swords, you know, if there is a potential delay, or if you do, you know, think that you're stuck or you're kind of not able to see your way out of the situation, possibly more towards the beginning of the month, or even, you know, this might be happening in the month of January, right? Depending on when I'm recording this at the end of January. So depending on when you watch the video. But you know, there's offers coming in. I mean, that's clear, right? And offers that are going to be very yeah, very good financially speaking, right? They're going to put you in a very strong financial position. Interesting, this devil. Let me clarify. I wasn't going to, but we'll clarify the devil. So what is the devil in Scorpio's reading? Clarify the devil for Scorpio for the month of February. What is the devil? Clarify the devil for Scorpio for the month of February. We divide the deck. Okay. We have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant, the Three of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Interesting. So, you know, there could have been the Hierophant is, you know, it's a religious figure. It's sort of that traditional way of doing things as well. Hierophant sits at the top of a, you know, religious institution, can also offer guidance. We have the Three of Swords, which can be a third-party situation. In general terms, it can be just a disappointment. And then we have the King of Pentacles showing up. So yeah, I feel that there could have been, you know, a disappointment in the workplace. I feel that this is where this devil, and so there could I was getting it more to do with like balance as opposed to, you know, what I was saying about the connection, this, you know, unhealthy relationship. I felt it more to do with something being out of balance in your life, and it feels like it's on the work front. So there could have been a disappointment. You could have been stuck, right, in the job that you have been doing. But it looks like, you know, so if there is a decision, if you've been in two minds about something, with the Lovers here is this head or heart decision, you're heading forward, right? You're heading towards this new offer being brought in by the two Knights, the two Aces here. So you're heading in this new direction, and that's potentially going to bring in greater balance, this, you know, work and personal life balance into your life. So yeah, I do hope that these messages have helped, Scorpio. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful month of February. Bye for now.